Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out a cover from Otto of Godish. Now, a lot of you recommended that I check this one out, and I'm excited. I believe we heard a cover of this song from Anna Alouette quite a long time ago now. But I do believe I still kind of remember how the song goes, but I'm excited to see Otto's take on it and how they perform the song. So let's just jump into things in 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so we already have like 3 different demeanors. It's just that introductory segment. We had the like let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. So yeah, we have this like almost childlike high tonality voice, or I guess treble tonality voice there, and then we have just the sort of like head voice that's pretty stable, and then we go way down low afterwards. Nice. Ooh. Wow, okay, so man, I understand what I believe one of you mentioned, that if I want to hear just stellar transitions vocally, that this was a great cover to check out. I already understand what you mean by that, because I mean, that was incredible. Just the way she went all the way back into her throat, that was like not quite nasally, but I mean, I suppose you could say it was a bit nasally, but it was like in the back of your head, the back of your throat, like speaking like this, except it sounds good. And then we immediately do another repetition of that segment, and we're at the forefront of the mix, so we're projecting our voice out, and it's even like a completely different vocal demeanor. I mean, Otto's ability to just change on the fly is incredible. Like right here. It's like... Whoa! Now, there's like 15 singers. There's like 15 different vocalists singing this song. Otto's crazy. Otto's really crazy. I mean, her ability to just completely change her vocal demeanor and then have control over that is something that will always surprise me, because it's just the ability to change from just one spectrum of vocal tonality to the other. It's like it sounds like a different person is singing, but it always sounds like they have control over their voice. It's incredible. Like, listen to that switch. We go in the middle of the line, we dip down low and come back up. I mean, that's crazy. Right there, those last 2 lines. I mean, that's such a fluid transition. It's so smooth and it sounds so effortless, which is insane to me. Because sure, you can have tons of different vocalists who easily, you know, can give you different vocal demeanors. I mean, you could ask some voice actors who are invested in singing can also, you know, they can sing while putting on a different voice. It's a show. but this ability of autos is it's so effortless, it's so smooth, and it's it's a performance. It's a performance, and it's just musical, like purely musical. It's a very precise. All her control is very precise, to the point where she's able to split up lines like that into different demeanors and still have it be one cohesive message. I mean, that's not something just any vocalist can do on the fly. Like right there. I mean, I also like how we had a very rapid stutter effect in the instrumentation alongside the vocal rasp there. That was really nice. That was really nice. Right there. That was nice. Nice. You hear how she's slowly like tightening up her throat. You can hear that it's slowly constricting more and more, and it's also enabling her to get into those higher pitches as well. Ooh, and we're getting a reverb effect as she's dipping down low now. Instead of climbing up high, she opted for low. She dipped down low into her abdominal support, and now she's getting a little more breathy with her projections. And we're also still getting a tightening of the throat, though. We're not sacrificing that. Now it's breathier. And we're getting a reverb effect to accentuate that. Okay. We're getting more of that really treble focused voice that we got for just a little bit in the introductory part. We're getting more of that vocal demeanor here. I love that rasp. Oh. Nice. That bit of vibrato. Then we went more stable, and then we went more unstable again. And that was very nice. Let's go back there. That was awesome. Ooh, real raspy there. Nice, bringing back the rasp for the end there. So another thing, I think was something I didn't touch on enough when I mentioned how she's able to just switch her vocal demeanors on the fly. You know, I mentioned that it was performance as well as musical. And what I meant by that was, you know, on the performance aspect, you could just be like, oh, I can do all these different voices. But the thing is, she's able to apply all those different demeanors that she can do with her voice, and she's able to apply it musically, which means like how she ended her lines with the rasp, as opposed to before she was ending it with dipping down low in her tonality, right? So we're going down low on the earlier segments. Now we're adding more rasp to accentuate the progression of the song. We're showing how we're increasing in intensity, we're increasing in velocity, but she's still showing off all these different vocal demeanors she can do. It's just that she's able to select those demeanors intentionally and organize the song like a puzzle piece. She's able to just pick and choose which voice she wants to use for each little line she sings, and it comes off as just this incredible, just a mosaic. You know, this cover, it feels like a mosaic because you know, each little tile is a different color, it's a different voice, a different demeanor, a different approach to the line, but it's organized in a cohesive manner that it all comes together as a pretty little picture. You know, it's very, very masterfully covered, like right there. Nice. So we alternated and then we climbed up high. So as opposed to what we did before we were climbing down low and getting raspier, now we're climbing up high and getting raspier. And not only is the alternation being mirrored in how we're going down low and up high at the ends of those repeating lines, but also at the beginnings of those segments. I hope I'm making sense here. I feel like I'm rambling a lot. But at the beginnings of those repeating segments, we're also just alternating in demeanor, in the demeanor we're using. Ooh, listen to that backing vocal. We're really, for this last part, we're really pumping up the instrumentation in the mix. You know, her voice is very low in the mix for this. Ooh, we were super breathy for that last part, and we even wavered a little bit. Man. Wow. Man, every time I record an auto reaction, my throat hurts because I feel like I'm like screaming at my screen, and I don't know. It's like, man, that, man, auto. Where did auto come from? Like, is she self-taught? Did she? Has she ever talked about like how she learned to sing? Is this all natural? Is this all self-taught? Did she learn like off YouTube videos? Wait, how did she learn to sing? Because this is super original. I mean, to cover a song and have it be both cohesively that song, but also a complete original take. You know, it's very, very, it speaks a lot about what kind of artist Otto is. You know, that originality and that drive to make something so original is, I mean, she easily could have just covered the song normally, and you know, like I say normally in the sense of just covering the song similarly to how, you know, most covers of godish probably go. And I think, you know, she still would have been incredibly successful in her post, right? But it's just that extra mile that she went to add all these vocal switch ups, add all these unique takes on the song. I mean, it's something that I don't think I've really seen from any other artist, at least in this manner. And like in this style, you know. We also reacted to the cover of Odo from Unnamed and Da Capo, and I felt like that was another cover that kind of emphasized the originality of the cover artist, and it's similarly to this. I mean, it's just that creativity and that ability. You know, it's really that ability to support the creativity that's so stellar and it's so incredible. So yeah, thank you so much for recommending this to me. I mean, this was absolutely incredible. So thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. I don't know how good my commentary was for this song or for this cover, because I feel like half the time I was just screaming gibberish at the screen, and the other half the time I was just like trying not to break my voice. So hopefully this was an enjoyable watch. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much.